2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. It's the Chicago Bulls. Facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Pippen. Rose is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Gilmore in at the center, locking down the middle. Yep, that one goes in there.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Here's Jordan. Takes it inside. Basket good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Durant. Allen for three. Gilmore grabs the miss. Allen against Pippen.
His agility makes Pippen so dangerous inside. He can create contact while also being able to get the shot off.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one good for 2.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Jordan deciding where to go with it. Some solid defense from Brown.
You will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
From outside the arc. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
No good from Jordan. And here's Camp. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Outside Durant. They get a hand on it. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Durant with tremendous touch. He's just a natural scorer.
And it's Rose penetrating. No good, unable to end this run. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to KD. Here is Sigma. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Camp with a screen for KD. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Here's Pippen. And Pippen slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Bulls trail by 7. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Durant. And oh, here we go. Rose. Nobody back.
Yeah, Pippen, a fantastic defender and knows when to pounce on passing lanes to come up with the steals. Watch out.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Rose. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. That one goes. Count it.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Jordan against Brown, and the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, reading the defense, knowing exactly what's needed at each moment. That's one of Jordan's unsung talents.
Up top, Durant, guarded by Pippen. Here's KD. Misses the layup.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Jordan can't get it to go.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
There's Rose with the 3. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. No good from the wing. Bulls trail by 4. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Brown against Jordan. A 3 ball. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. And here's the break. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And then Rodman with the dunk.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Brown. Outside for Durant. Launches it. The shot's good. Brown making the play. KD's got 5.
No fear or hesitation from KD. He's able to hit from anywhere.
Pippen finds Jordan. Offline with his 3. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We come back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Durant is out there with Sean Kemp. Then there's Brown, and it's Sigma in at the center. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Puts it up from 12, and Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Oklahoma City. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Boy, I like to see Pippen being this assertive at the rim. He puts that impressive athleticism to good use there.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to KD. No good on the 3. Bulls trail by 5. Jordan down low. Brown's there. Pass to Gilmore. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Got that bucket. He's got 9.
Hard to D Rose up any better. I mean, sometimes this guy is just impossible to stop.
Rose against Gilgeous-Alexander. Rodman grabs the rebound. Jordan against Brown. From the high post. Thunder with the rebound. Sigma's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Jordan. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Chicago. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Bulls trail by 3. And here's Jordan outside. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Jordan's got 7 points.
Jordan really confident rising up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he sinks these outside jumpers.
Durant down low. Guarded by Pippen. Durant, no good. Here's Jordan. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And there's the drive. Here's Sigma. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, the size and skills of Sigma, pretty unique for a guy his size, and I like seeing it. Plays to his strengths and very consistent as a scorer.
Chicago making a switch here. Butler's checked in.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Hey, if he can't get to the basket, the medium-range jumper is JB's second option.
Butler against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Butler. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And, you know, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
Here's Jordan. Outside Butler. And there's Butler with the flush.
Butler knows what he can do inside. That time erupting for a throwdown.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Butler. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered closely. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside Butler. That's tipped. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
No, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
That's a 2 from Butler. Rebounded by Kemp. Kemp's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Butler. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Here's Butler. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Durant against Pippen. Durant feeling it out a bit on the wing. Brown. Back to KD. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Durant's got 8 points.
There is no limit to where Durant can shoot from, which is what makes him really dangerous when he's got the ball in his hand.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
The Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And so Jordan nails both of them.
You know, there's so much that's amazing to me about Jordan, but his endurance stands out. He consistently gets stronger, it seems, as the game goes on.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Bulls trail by 5. Rodman kicks to Jordan. Back to Rodman. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Jordan can't get it to go.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
.46 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 10 points for him.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Brown. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here. That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 25. This one for 3. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. Back right after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
So for Chicago right now, Rodman is out there with Pippen. Then it's Butler. Then it's Jordan. And it's Gilmore in at the 5 down low. Bulls trail by 5. And here's Jordan outside. Thunder with the rebound. Sigma's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pippen against Westbrook. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander to the inside. And here we go. Fast break. Jordan's got it. Pippen, no luck. The Thunder leading by 5. Durant finds Gilgeous-Alexander. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Jordan against Westbrook with the shot, and Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 13.
And, you know, I like Jordan's shot selection here. Has a great understanding for when to fire.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Jordan. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. The Thunder with the lead. Outside Westbrook. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. For the tie. Butler with the bucket down low.
Excellent job getting that strong position inside. Butler doing work. Really nice.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. No good again that time. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Butler passes to Gilmore. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Hey, that kind of defense will not prevent Gilmore from scoring. Excellent job converting through contact by Artis.
Now here's Westbrook. There's a good screen. Buries it down low. Westbrook's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Kemp. And here is KD. Kemp a screen on Pippen.
Chicago foul. Artis Gilmore. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And stolen by Butler. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
You know, Pippen doing a nice job recognizing where the lane was on that fast break.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. KD passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Rodman finds Jordan. A floater. And it's sent back by Kemp.
Long arms and quick reflexes from Kemp allow him to get all over that shot there.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Butler. Shoots from the baseline. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Rodman passes to Jordan. Here's Pippen. He gets it in there. Pippen's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls.
Yeah, and Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Outside, KD. Durant soaring in for the deuce.
That's the defense's fault right there. You can't allow Durant to get that kind of position.
Jordan inside. He's covered by Westbrook. Jordan passes to Rodman. Here's Butler. The shot's good. Rodman making the play.
Timeout.
Butler's got 17.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And the Thunder making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Thunder trailing by 5. Pass to Sigma. Back to Brown, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
On the wing, Brown. The 3 hits it from three-point range. He has 6.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Jordan kicks to Butler. Pass to Rodman. Jordan outside. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Brown. No good from Jordan.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
For the lead. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder lead by 1.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Thunder lead by 1. And how about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Brown out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Sean Kemp, and it's Durant, and it's Sigma in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
You know, when you're looking to create a culture, a championship-type culture for your team, you want guys like JB, guys that are tough, accountable, and consistent.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Brown. Over Jordan. Brown, no good. The Bulls trailing. Jordan with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. That's a 2 from Butler. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
You know, he is really the soul and essence of this team. JB leading them in all facets tonight.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Butler. Durant, and good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Butler against Gilgeous-Alexander. Right side, Durant shoots the 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Michael Jordan, MJ. It really doesn't get much better than this.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
You've also got to commend them for how they've attacked the basket. They've been aggressive. They've not settled and have consistently gone at the rim.
Here's KD. Strong finish by KD.
You know, the defense is all over Durant inside, but, you know, his length and agility and high release point allow him to still make it happen.
Pippen misses.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jordan. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 33 points. Butler kicks to Pippen. Back to Butler. Shot from 16. Here's Rodman. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Well, we've seen Rodman do that often. Going up, getting that board, and getting the putback. Exactly what you want from him inside.
Chicago leading. Pass to Pippen. And he drives in, and it's Pippen slamming it down.
Boy, that's leadership right there. Coming through in the clutch. Pippen knocking it down in a big moment.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Butler. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brown outside. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Butler with the ball. Guarded by Kemp. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, you can't allow Gilmore that kind of positioning. I mean, once he gets it, he's throwing it down every time.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Durant fires the three. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists in the game. Outside, Butler. Here's Gilmore. Second chance shot. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. KD on the wing. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Hudman's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Butler passes to Jordan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
He's able to hit the second one, and that ties the game up.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Brown finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, KD. 5 to shoot. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. To the middle. Here's Butler. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, they get it back. Outside, KD. Camp with a screen for Durant. Money!
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
And so Jordan will bring it up for Chicago. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Pippen. Got it. A huge shot to tie it up.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys. Well, Oklahoma City's coach had some advice for the team during the last break. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Ball's not loose. Now here's Butler. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. They've got Kemp. Brown out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Durant. And it's Sigma in at the 5.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 38 points.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside. This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Outside for Durant. Brown dishes to KD. Back to Brown. Butler with the steal. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Corner shot. Thunder with the rebound. Sigma's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Durant against Pippen. Durant the pass to Kemp. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brown, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Chicago leading by 3.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. Kept alive. Gilmore, another shot.
And Sigma's asked to do a lot at the defensive end, and you can see the effort he puts in right there. Even when he draws the toughest assignments, he never backs down.
Rodman finds Jordan. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 22 points for Michael Jordan.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
Brown wide open, he fires. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Huge points from Brown right there. Big time bucket.
Jordan kicks to Rodman. Offensive rebound. Pass to Buck. Jordan with it. And then slammed in by Jordan. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Butler with the steal. Beyond the arc. And it's KD with the rebound. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. 7-point differential. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's Butler missing.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Allen's shot is off. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
You know, this overtime has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly fatigued.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when